I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just trying to impress upon you. I'm like you.
I don't know. Whatever. What's the next topic? Are we doing news? Am I still doing Newsom here? Is that what we're doing?
I think
I would like that.
think you should.
Oh God, I
Yeah.
hate this guy. All right. So, yeah, he basically is on stage promoting his book. And he tells everybody that he's just like them, he's dumb, and he has a 960 SAT score. Now, the host that is interviewing him, I want to give a little credit here, maybe just so happens to be black. I don't think the entire audience is black, and I don't think it is any sort of organized community that revolves around being like, oh, the NAACP. In other words, I think he just thinks we're all stupid. But I'll let you decide for yourself. Take a look.
I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just trying to impress upon you. I'm like you. I'm no better than you. You know, I'm a 960 SAT guy. And, you know, and I'm not trying to offend anyone, trying to act all there if you got 940. But literally a 960 SAT guy. I cannot, you've never seen me read a speech because I cannot read a speech. Maybe the wrong business to be in.
He subsequently, by the way, people dug up all these clips of him talking about how he, tore through a 250-page book in 90 minutes. And, this also goes along with him talking about how poor he was and how he struggled. And it was all about paying the bills, man. And then Dana Bash actually did her job. God bless you, Dana Bash, and cornered him in an interview. Was like, I mean, your father was rich. You're in the San Francisco Chronicles, like a rich kid of San Francisco. Your grandfather was rich. Your family's intertwined with the Gettys. Like, what are you talking about? You were loaded. You're talking about partying with Jack Nicholson and on safari and Africa. And he's like, oh, that too. Yeah. Both and in both. Like, oh my God, you are a pathological liar. Somebody help me. Somebody tell me you see it. Doc?
Well, just the standpoint of I don't read or I can't read. Should that get, I'm not saying that dyslexia sufferers should be discriminated against. What I'm saying is, and he never took care of this problem and he still can't read and he now wants to be president. I think that should be, call me crazy, disqualifying. And by the way, he said he's never read a speech. I think he's probably right. I've noticed all his television broadcast stuff are very extemporaneous. And, he never, I'm not familiar with him reading any speeches. I'm sure he has, but not been recently.
Listen, I think my feelings on this guy are pretty clear. Everything Jillian said there is completely right. I mean, there is nothing authentic about him whatsoever. I've never come across someone personally or in public life that is so obviously suffering from some sort of, imposter syndrome or just like deep narcissistic twisted thing. So none of it makes any sense. But the phrase that I kept saying all week around this is the most perfect example of the soft bigotry of low expectations. It doesn't matter whether that room was 100% black or 50% black or 50% white or whatever it was, but he feels the need to I am dumb sort of like you so we can all be in it together. Now, it usually has a racial connotation when white saviors are like, oh, those people, let's just pat them on the head. They're not able to do anything without us. That is, it's the reverse of aspirational, right? Aspirational is what you want a politician to be so that they make you feel like you can go do something. And he actually does the reverse of it. He is just so dangerous. And yet what comes behind him in the Democrat Party for all the other reasons that we talked about with those two ladies before is probably far worse. Sage, do we have to speak slower here because you are black and...
Oh my God. Do you have?
We want you to speak on behalf of all black and
trying to
black
treat
Americans.
her like an equal.
Speak on behalf of all black Americans, Sage, right now.
Yeah,
here we go.
Speak for the black people.
Please just don't ask me what my SAT score was, okay? I mean, listen, I have a white mom, so you can just kind of slow it down a little, but not all the way.
Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah,
and she's cool. She's cool.
Oh my God! There was a study. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sage. I didn't mean to cut you off. Real quickly, a study just came out that said that white liberals are down coding around their black counterparts, which is just gross. Sorry, Sage, go.
It's so true. I didn't need to study to see that, but I love it. And it's just like the voter ID thing. And you can go man on the street and ask every black person in the Bronx or Brooklyn or downtown LA. And it's like, what do you mean? Of course I have an ID. It's the stupidest question. And then what do all people like Gavin Newsom and AOC and the litany of people who are like, well, oh my gosh, this is racist. Like when I interviewed Joe Biden and we talked about that and voter ID, like it's so exhausting. And that is racism, guys, to pander to what you think people want to hear to make themselves feel like, I'm sorry, you are not representative of all people with brown skin. I'm just like you guys. It's disgusting. And he just continues to add to it. However, like because of the TDS, he's still going to get away with it. He would still make it one hell of a race in 2028, no matter who is coming from the side. And I think, Jillian, you have or Rachel has the tweet that you're going to follow up with, because to me, listen, I know I shouldn't talk about class and language, etc. And Donald Trump says things that we all cringe, but like that response to Sean Hannity, I thought I was shocked, absolutely shocked at how vile it was for a presidential candidate. So for all those people who say, but he looks so presidential, Stephen A., a lot of people say he looks so presidential. Like, fine. Is he acting presidential? Because take a look at that tweet and don't you dare come at Donald Trump.
It's to Hannity, and he says, you didn't give a shit about the president of the United States of America posting an ape video of President Obama or calling African nations shitholes, but you're going to call me racist for talking about my lifelong struggle with dyslexia. Spare me your fake outrage, Sean.
He thinks that's what Trump sounds like. He thinks he's being like Trump with his tweets. And he's just being truly awful and offensive. Trump is just boorish with his stuff. This is really kind of awful stuff.
And it's